Hi guys, welcome to another episode of One Coin One Play. Today we are having a look at Rastan. So yeah, I recall this game back in the day. It is a game that I played in the arcade. Now I remember, I can't remember my age now, maybe an early teenage days, maybe 13 or something. A friend of mine who used to hang around with me, a very close friend of mine, knew him from like nursery days. His mum and my mum were friends, and they're like, kids, you're going to be friends. And the guy was all right. We were friends for a long period of time. Now he told me about there was a shop near, well, not so close, maybe about a mile away from where we were, and it was a 7-Eleven, and he told me about the Slurpees they had there. They had orange and cola flavor Slurpees, and he was like, look, you go in there, you pay whatever it was, like 30 pence or 40 pence for a Slurpee, and you literally drink some while you're there, and you can fill up your glass again. But more importantly, he said in the 7-Eleven, as well as getting your cheap Slurpee, they had arcade games. So we went up there. I tried a Slurpee for the first time, and I wasn't disappointed. It was very, very nice. I think as kids we done a mashup of cola mixed up with the orange one, but it was nice nonetheless. We drank a bit there, so maybe I ended up with like 1.25 cup, 1.5 cup even. And then this is the game that they had there, and I saw this, and straight away I was just wowed by it. Big barbarian looking like Conan, and oh, here we go. All right, so that's one life out. And even back then, I do remember this game being difficult, and I remember this being one that you couldn't just clock, by just putting coins in, because when you die, you can't just continue from where you left off. There's you go back to a certain checkpoint and whatnot. I kind of remember this game looking a lot better in my head, and I remember playing this on the Master System, and I remember it being nice and easier on the Master System. I guess it would have to be, being designed for a home console as opposed to an arcade. It's not like this game's impossible. I have seen some people in the arcade, do really, really well and get really, really far on it. But okay, hopefully I'm at a checkpoint now. But yeah, it's a nice looking game. Check it out if you haven't. It's not by all means, it's not the best game, but it's very nostalgic for me. I remember looking at this and liking it. I remember the sequel, Rastan Saga 2, which wasn't received very well. I kind of liked it. I had a soft spot for it. I liked the weapons that were in there, especially like the claws that didn't have a lot of range, but they were very, very fast. Yeah, so I can't really say much else about this game, just reminds me of those 7-Eleven Slurpees, which I've not seen for a game over. Alright guys, that was it for one episode of One Coin One Play. If you like the content, consider subscribing, and until next time guys, PCN out.